Caitlin Clark comeback season could be impacted as new CBA negotiations threaten to change the league in its 30th anniversary. The Women's National Basketball Association has experienced a seismic shift in popularity over the last 2 seasons, largely thanks to the phenomenal presence of Caitlin Clark. Driven by her star power, the league has shattered 29-year records in viewership, media consumption, merchandise sales, and arena attendance. Clark, the 2024 Rookie of the Year, brought with her the massive following she cultivated in the NCAA, where she secured the unprecedented record of Division I all-time scoring leader across both men's and women's basketball. Following her record-breaking debut year, expectations for her second season were stratospheric. Unfortunately, injury intervened, limiting her to just 13 games. Despite her significant absence, the Indiana Fever organization demonstrated their potential, battling all the way to the WNBA semifinals before ultimately falling to the eventual champions, the Las Vegas Aces, in a grueling 5-game series. Now, as she prepares for a triumphant return, a labor conflict threatens to sideline her and the entire league. Negotiations cast a shadow on the league's future. The WNBA is set to mark its 30th anniversary next year, a milestone that should be met with celebration. Instead, the league finds itself engulfed in a tense standoff between the players and Commissioner Kathy Engelbert over the negotiation of a new collective bargaining agreement, CBA. The players have rightly voiced their extreme frustration with the existing salary cap structure. Given the influx of unprecedented media attention and potentially massive new television deals, their demand for a compensation model that reflects the league's soaring value is entirely justified. This frustration is already translating into action. Stars are exploring non-WNBA options. Former MVP Nneka Ogwumike, for instance, has joined Project B, where her annual salary starts at a reported $2 million, dwarfing the $269,244 earned by Kelsey Mitchell, currently the league's highest-paid player. For Caitlin Clark, who is eager to prove her durability after last season's injury, the financial sting of a lockout would be somewhat mitigated by her multi-million-dollar sponsorship contracts with brands like Nike. However, the impact on the game itself is undeniable. While no final deal has been reached, the threat of a delayed or even canceled season looms large. The league's newfound fame, largely driven by Clark, has exposed its unpreparedness for such major labor disputes, and more growth only means more complex issues. The burning question remains whether Commissioner Engelbert is the right leader or even capable of steering the league to a resolution. So far, the answer appears to be a definitive no. WNBA star athletes take a stand. Clark is far from alone in being financially insulated against a potential work stoppage. A select group of other marketable stars, including Angel Reese, Paige Buchers, Aya Wilson, Nafisa Collier, and Sabrina Ionescu, also benefit from robust endorsement portfolios that minimize the financial damage of a delayed season. Critically, these players have universally rallied behind the labor movement, a collective stance on the importance of these negotiations. Though Clark has been the quietest voice among them, the consensus among the league's elite is clear. The league's long-term viability hinges on the decisions made at the bargaining table today. By pushing for a better CBA, they are not just looking out for their own wallets, they are actively paving the way for the next generation of WNBA players, a generation that will be exceptionally talented given the current explosion in quality at both the NCAA and international levels. This moment is less about Clark's individual comeback and more about a unified push to build a professional foundation worthy of the league's newfound stature.